made on October 2014. Wait, hold on. Before we begin the video, 2014? Niggas was alive by 2014, bro. There's niggas who are older than me. I'm older than Musical.ly. Musical.ly was made on October 2014. And Musical.ly was designed as an app for people to socialize. And it blew up. Musical.ly was something people had never seen before. You get to post, you get to comment. You get to comment, damn it. It's like YouTube Shorts, but better, damn it. You get to comment, you get to post, and you get to have, you like shit. You get to keep your own thing. You get, at some point during Musical.ly, when Musical.ly was a thing, you like got to decorate the background of like your profile picture. It was almost like MySpace. Niggas got to like decorate this shit, bro. You know, Musical.ly was a hit, bro. If you didn't have Musical.ly, you were like the type of nigga who couldn't hang out with the niggas that had iPhones, bro. I felt that pain one point in my life, but we're past that. I got an iPhone now. Put the emojis up, nigga. I'm so lame, bro. Yo, do you think people who grow up with iPhones think it's normal? Because it's not normal to have a $1,000 phone. Musical.ly was where everything began. Musical.ly was when the Black Beatles in the city, you know, when niggas are like frozen like this, the statue thing. Niggas was running, nigga made commentary. What you guys know about King Batch? Lily Pons, bro. That one Arabic nigga who was a part of it. You know, Jose, what are you lads? No! Musical.ly was where everything could be. It was two of the best apps, Instagram and TikTok. You could just post pictures, you could post out, and there was skits on it. Musical.ly was a hit for people. It was the biggest hit, in fact. That was until November 2017. Musical.ly got sold to a, okay, I don't, look. The nigga's Singaporean. Google told me Chinese, bro. I don't understand this. Was it a Chinese company and then that nigga Singaporean that is just running it from a Chinese company? Or is he Chinese? Because he said, I'm Singaporean. It was bought by a Chinese, it was bought by a Singaporean company, and people were sad. They were sad because a lot of things that they knew were changing. They couldn't, you know, edit the background of their profile picture. They felt like it was gonna be restrictive. And since then, it went from Musical.ly as its peak to TikTok, and now we're gonna get into what's happening. So Musical.ly got sold, but it didn't get good. You know, for the beginning few years, Charlie D'Amelio and her little renegade was saving TikTok. Yeah, sure, bro. Black Lives Matter, ooh, was saving TikTok. But nigga, we're in the day of age of where niggas just hate their lives. So we're gonna be blunt with you. TikTok has progressively just gotten worse. And it got worse when the whole ban of TikTok, it was a rumor that TikTok was gonna get banned in America. And guess what? It got banned in America. It was banned, but it's not like it was banned for like 3, 5, a month. It was banned for like 12 hours most. But ever since then, people came back and they had like a sign and it was like, oh, thank you, Donald Trump, for bringing it back. That matters because, first of all, Donald Trump wanted to ban TikTok in the first place. I don't know why you're banning a nigga who made your problem, but okay. Second of all, after that, many people were seeing a lot of things wrong with TikTok. By the way, America's right here, buddy. Like, not down here. See, not down here. It's more like up here. Like this, but then up here is Canada. I just want to teach some of y'all niggas y'all geography because y'all don't know shit. People started seeing a whole lot of bad things. So America has a lot of ties to certain countries that many people see that is not very good countries, such as Russia, because recently Russia, you know, not even recently, bro, this shit wasn't like, nigga, I still remember this shit vividly, bro. I woke up and it was just edits of Ukraine. That shit was in like nigga, that shit was in like 2022, bro. Russia and Ukraine, and it's, the United States is just very much with countries that people see are not very humanity righteous countries. And ever since they got TikTok back, they've been seeing TikTok as following that propaganda. When you want to go on TikTok and say something bad about a certain country that the USA is associated with, you don't get the videos. They say this is misinformation, this is this, don't send this. They restrict you from sending it. Ever since then, just downhill, bro. It's just been downhill. Recently, Oracle has bought it. And I mean recently, nigga, I mean like a week ago. I noticed because I tried to post a video a week ago and it was just getting fucking reviewed, okay? I posted it for a minute. I came back like 3 hours later. It was at 0 views. I checked it again. I deleted it. I posted it. It was at 0 views. Until I tried to share it, I realized it was being reviewed. It was being reviewed for 10 fucking hours of my life. And I thought it was just me. It was the entire TikTok app. A day after Oracle bought TikTok, it crashed for every creator. All they could do is post on their stories saying, oh, I can't post. What's wrong with TikTok? Guys, TikTok is giving me the same videos. And TikTok was just crashing down, nigga. And mind you, this is the day after Oracle bought it. They was doing some propaganda changing in that back room for TikTok as soon as they bought it. Niggas was just like, oh my gosh, guys, TikTok is this, TikTok is like breaking. Niggas bought it and now they're gonna sell it, and now niggas are gonna have my shit and I'm gonna get drafted to the Russian war. Every niggas was like, oh my days, because the day before the crash, you got like this thing, like, because they bought it yesterday, and after that it crashed. The day before you got it, they gave you this like thing, and it was like, we can take, like, some part of it said, we can take your information. Guys, your information is gone. Start training for war, bro. They're ready to draft you guys. But people just started saying things. So a lot of people, when they were going to search up things, you know, TikTok gives you a recommendation. It was just propaganda for, I'm not gonna see, chat, I love my life. I'm not gonna say that country. It was just propaganda for a certain country I'm not going to spit out. And it wasn't even like America is doing this propaganda after Donald Trump bought it. Some of the searches were saying, leave America? Bitch, this whole country is damn near red in America. I don't understand what you niggas want. Leave America. America is the earth. We're the one using your shit. And it was just a whole lot of propaganda, and it's still bad. You know, it's still not working. There's stuff that is still happening right now in this moment, bro. In this moment, like, TikTok is still glitching. You know, and people are just saying that it's finally the downfall of TikTok. It's been sold to a company that is putting propaganda for a wrong country. It's been sold to that country that puts propaganda. It's been sold to a country that doesn't stick with humanitarian rights, that doesn't stick with anything. So this is the end of TikTok, because if so, I have a very great recommendation. Not that Chinese app, like Redno. I couldn't survive on that shit, bro. The layout was so ass. Likey is a way better app. Like Likee, Likey. Niggas, but y'all know about Likeys, bro. Likey is the app. So if we ever want to leave TikTok, nigga just gave you a recommendation. I'm putting you niggas on. Be you, man. Yofi out. Bye, YouTube. Love you.